Today we're going to work with an exteroception practice. Exteroception is the skill of working with our five senses, the outer facing senses, and this includes taste, touch, sight, sound, and smell. Exteroception practice helps you shift out of either hypoarousal or hyperarousal state. So whether you are on a fight or flight, a state, or a freeze, collapse, fun state. And when you are in either of those states, you may return to your window of regulation or your window of tolerance and safety through the practice and the use of the five senses, which is exteroceptive senses. And you may do this practice anytime, anywhere. Just make sure you're not driving. And as always, I remind you, any somatic practice or mindfulness techniques that you engage with, you want to make sure that it feels right for your current state and your current circumstances. So make sure you're always honoring the wisdom of your body. So let's begin. I'm going to invite you to maybe sit or stand in a way that you feel alert, but also feel at ease, in a way that you feel safe and grounded. Feel your feet resting flat on the floor. Notice the soles of your feet. Notice the legs and your spine. And gently lengthen your spine as if someone were to pull you up from the crown of your head very gently and lightly. So your spine is elongated without any tension or stress. It's soft and at ease. Now invite your shoulders to roll a few times. Maybe your head to roll side to side. And allow the muscles of your face to soften. Now begin noticing what you can see. Very slowly begin looking from one side of the room and just noticing the objects that you can see, allowing your head and your neck to turn to follow your eyes, and just noticing what you're noticing in that room where you are or that place where you are. Take a moment to notice the colors that you see, the shapes, and maybe even mentally label what you are seeing. This might look like, I'm noticing a tree. Whispering to yourself what you see. And even if you have seen what is in front of you 100 times, imagine you're seeing it with new eyes for the first time. Notice with curiosity what you're seeing. Continue to notice what you're seeing, going perhaps to the other side of the room, allowing the eyes to take in what's in front of you, and mentally whispering what you're seeing. I invite you to continue turning your head and looking around where you are and just noticing what you're noticing. And as you begin to do this, just notice the sense of how your body is beginning to connect to the environment of where you are. Now I'm going to invite you to begin engaging with the sense of touch. So you might begin noticing if you are sitting, the your body and your spine in contact with the chair where you are, your glutes in contact with the chair where you are. Notice where your body is coming in contact with the environment where you are. And maybe you may begin to bring some gentle touch to your body. So this might look like gently massaging your upper back or your forearms or your legs. And just noticing and whispering mentally what you're feeling, what you're touching. Noticing the texture, noticing the quality of the sensation of what you're touching. Do you notice any changes in your body's energy or posture? With touch, as you do a self massage, you might notice a shift in the sensations of your body. Maybe a feeling of relief. Maybe your breath might become fuller. Maybe you might yawn. Just allow the experience to be. And now let's engage with your hearing sense. You might close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you, and just begin noticing the sounds in the environment where you are. Noticing the sounds that are close in and the sounds that seem more distant to you. If you have your eyes open, you may continue to shift your eyes and neck as you slowly go around the room or the place where you are, noticing the sounds and maybe even labeling what sounds you can perceive. And once again, attune to your nervous system. Do you notice any shift back towards your window of safety? Do you feel more grounded? Do you feel any shift of your body's energy? Has your breathing changed? And just continue to look around the room or in a stillness as you listen to the sounds. Now, very slowly, I'm going to invite you to tune in to the smell sense. And just notice if you can smell anything right now. You might mentally whisper and label what is it that you smell. And perhaps if you are in the outdoor, there is a flower or a tree or a plant that you might be able to smell. So I invite you to engage with something that you can smell. If you are not outside, you might even smell your skin. Or if you have essential oil close by, you may just drop some essential oil into your palms and take a moment to smell that. And notice again as you engage with the smell sense, what happens with your body as you attune your nervous system to this other sense, this other exteroceptor. Thus, the energy of your body changes. How is your breath? And lastly, I'm going to invite you to engage with the sense of taste. And notice if you can become aware of the taste of your mouth. What can you taste? Maybe even swallow saliva 3 times. Bring your awareness to the jaw, to your mouth, to the taste of your mouth. And once again, just tuning in to the present moment, to your senses. And very gently expand your awareness and feel your entire body from the crown of your head all the way down into the soles of your feet. Notice what changed, if anything changed in your energy level, in your breath after engaging with the exteroceptive senses. And again, without judging anything, just becoming aware of whatever you notice. And then when you feel ready, you might bring some gentle movement to your body. This might look like rolling your head or your shoulders or shaking off your body, whatever feels right for you. And then when you're ready to go back to your day. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in this short practice. I'll see you in the next one.